10 years of graphic design and marketing knowledge. This, along with retail and commercial business experience, combined for a... Hang on, my French brain has kicked in. Okay. So, this along with retail and commercial business experience combined for a deep insight into customer behavior and in turn form.
It's a very long sentence. You want to read it?
That's a very long sentence. Anyway, so UCDD is proud to celebrate its recent accolades. So he's a winner Local Business Award Marketing 2022. Winner Excellence Award Marketing Consultant of the Year 2021. Finally, Small Business Champions Marketing 2022. And all of this would not be possible without a great team and amazing result they celebrate with their clients. So, we also like that slide. We like to stalk our speakers and find out some information about them. So I've got two statements here, and you tell me what is true and what is false. So Bernard has competed in salsa competitions around Australia, but has never taken home the first place. So that's the first statement.
Yeah, I can believe it.
Oh, wow. Thanks, Tony. Heartbreaker.
So the second statement is, Bernard is an avid rock climber and will be adventuring to Bahana Canyon, Cairns, for an exciting canyoning experience. So who think number one is true?
Oh no.
Okay.
Nobody has faith in my salsa ability.
Who thinks number two is true? Alright, so Bernard, do you want to tell
It's
us?
pretty well divided. It's actually number one, which is really sad.
Okay, well maybe we win it together next time.
Yeah, let's do it. Salsa time.
There you go. So give him a big round of applause.
Good morning, everyone. This has been a lot of fun. I have a lot of things that I want to talk about, but first I want to thank my business partner and part of my team and clients and anyone else that received our email and registered and came along, other than everyone else that also woke up early and came along. But thank you so much for being here. It is an excellent network. We've been a part of it for a very long time, and I've taken notes on things I have to take advantage of. The resources are incredible, and I think a lot of people forget them along the journey in BX. I have a lot of things I want to talk about, and organizing them into an order was the challenge. So I have there are a lot of things going on in the marketing, brand, and sales space right now. Everything from the GDPR and how that's affecting how we work online and how we control data, to how you manage your systems and manage the influx of people that we have today. I think any business can say they're overloaded by the amount of emails they have to get to and get back to. How do we manage that better? To what's happening in the web world and what needs to be changed and adjusted, and then what's happening around social media and how that's being affected also by GDPR and also social context. Things are changing for us too, and how we use the internet. Are we ready? Lots of information. Take notes. It's fine. It'll be on video. So I'm going to start off by talking about systemization of your data. With the influx of emails and being able to control that, understanding how to be able to respond and interact with people efficiently, and to track and be able to attach it to some type of monetary value. What is beneficial for your business, and what are you spending and investing time on that is not really rendering a return for your business? One of the key things that we do at Lucidity is CRM implementation. I think for every business now, CRMs have become such a staple of most businesses, and they're so affordable now because it's become a very competitive landscape. There are some great tools out there. So if you haven't yet implemented a CRM, here are the reasons why. Number one, visibility. You can see what's coming in and going out from your business. You can also report on it and get a clear understanding of what channels are working and what channels aren't working. The other thing is if you're a little bit later on or more mature in your business and you're intending to perhaps sell within the next 5, 10, or 15 years, the most valuable thing you have in your business is data. Understanding how many clients you have every year, how many of those clients return every year, and how often they return, and for what investment they make into your business is how people assess your business. Your one-off projects might render you a one-to-one kind of at a sale in market. Your return business or reoccurring business will do anything from a 1 to 3 to 1 to 12 when it's valued in business. So if you're looking to, or planning to, which I think all of us at some point would look to transition out of our business or even bring on a board of some sort, the way you're going to understand that tangible value in the business is by understanding your data and harnessing that data. And that's what they're going to come and they're going to look for. So when you're looking at that accelerated growth, having a CRM is going to allow you to manage your clients better, to create a level of automation. We have a system now that will take it from an open deal into a closed prospect. It will then transition all the contracts, all the onboarding documentation, and the invoicing within one click. That's the kind of automation that ends up saving you tons and tons of money. Instead of hiring another administrative person that costs you anywhere from outsourced to 25K to 40 or 50 if you're hiring onshore, you can now replace that with a system that can cost you $12,000 or less a year. So just thinking like that, make efficiencies, creates more capacity, and creates more opportunity for you to focus on those other things that are important in your business. Your knowledge is the most important thing in your business. So the less time that that's spent with clients, the more time it's spent responding to emails, the less value that's delivered to clients. Cool? Yeah. Awesome. I was going to get a round of applause. Bam, smashed it. So GDPR, I know it's something that everyone's talking about, and that is also affecting the way that we harness our data within our CRM systems and where that data is stored. So those are considerations that have to be taken into account. But what does that mean for the rest of the online atmosphere? How is that getting affected? Well, if you're in the Facebook ad or Google advertising space, you've probably noticed a lot of fluctuations with how your ads are working right now. We've had clients that have gone from getting 50 outreaches a week to having one or less per week. Because the way that the algorithms have had to change in order to adjust to the regulations around GDPR and the knock-on effect that's now had means that the way you target clients and customers has become very different. What GDPR has really done is it has created a level of anonymity to your data. So it's no longer attached to a singular profile, and it's also put the control, or is intending to put the control back in the hand of the customer, back in the hand of the person, right? So that means we have to change the way, or those companies, those corporations have to change the way that they use your data. The knock-on effect of that, other than the fact that it can affect the amount of leads that come through, is also the cost. The cost of advertising, you'll see, will start to have a small or growing momentum in cost. It'll start to increase the cost. The reason is because they have to do more work in order to make your ads work more effectively, which means at some point the cost has to become pushed onto the consumer, right? So this is something that's going to come down the line. It's something that people are whispering about right now, but you'll start to see this trickle into your day-to-day. And most people won't even notice, because right now you pay per click, and per click is 25 cents, it goes up to 27 cents, how much are you going to really notice? But over time you'll see there'll be an impact. So adjusting and then understanding that effectively is what's going to help you assess whether that's still a significant channel for your business. And tying it into a multi-channel approach. So the things that Google are looking for right now, if you haven't updated your website to GA4 yet, which is Google Analytics 4, version 4, that's something that you need to do in order to get the new version of how they're assessing and tracking your analytical data. That'll allow you to obviously have more insight in that space. But the other things that they're also focusing on are your load speed of your site, in particular mobile. Because mobile is a way that most of us navigate the internet for a large percentage of our time. We're in commutes, we're on buses, we're at home on the couch. That Google's putting a really high focus on your load speed of your site on mobile specifically. So if you get your load speed up above 70, and the way you do that is you just type in page insights into Google, and they have a little tool, you pop your URL in there, it'll do an assessment of your site, it'll tell you how fast it's running. Now there are things you can do on the back end to strip out any excess or unnecessary code that will speed up your site. It means it doesn't affect the way that it looks, but it affects the way that the efficiency of which it runs. That is something that Google is prioritizing for your ranking now. And the other thing is content. We've got a lot of content boys up in here. Making sure that content eventually transitions into your website. It's great to have a podcast, it's great to have audio tracks, video, blogs, etc. Make sure that content somehow ends up on your website, that your funnel, that you transition people from whatever channel they're engaging with you on into your site somewhere. Why? Because for traffic, obviously, is good. The other thing is for relevant content. Google wants to see, like Google's a little bit over the 4-year-old, 5-year-old, 10-year-old site that hasn't been updated. They want to see sites that are proactive, that are giving information